obviously, it's no easy feat to get to 30 plus employees in
Yep.
7 years. That's a huge amount of growth. How did you scale from being Brendan plus Van, maybe an apprentice, or however you sort of started, very humbly, I would imagine, to where you are today? Like, what was the steps, the processes that you went through to get from there? Because there seems to be a lot of trades, especially, of very similar story to yourself. We're on the tools, lost the job, whatever happens. That was that sort of instigator, but they've never managed to get past 4 employees. How have you managed to get to where you are, or is it just sheer luck?
Sheer hard work. A lot of long hours, and a lot of risk taking. I think obviously you need to I guess have confidence in yourself. Have confidence.
Back yourself, right?
Yeah. Just take the risk and know that, okay, well, what in the worst case, at least I've tried it. It didn't work out. There's obviously plenty of times I've tried something and it hasn't worked out. And as long as you take it as a lesson and not as a negative, I feel like that helps your mindset for scaling as well. Don't look at it as though you failed. Just look at it as though you now have a different direction to pursue. I did start off, just myself in a van. My first employee was actually a tradesman.
Right.
And I remember that one quite well because his 3rd day on the job, he electrocuted himself. So didn't isolate. And then that's when I realized that, it's having employees is you have to really keep an eye on them and put processes and procedures and steps in place to manage them and manage what they're doing.
Was that a bad electrocution? Is he still with us?
No, no, he's all right.
His hair's sticking out though.
I didn't know about it until he come back and he told me. Sort of said, go get a checkup and make sure you're all right, and we'll hit it again.
With you to this day, or no?
No, he's not. No, he took something a little bit easier and out of the industry altogether. But that was a bit of an eye opener for me, and just sending guys out on their own. So then, my first employee was a tradesman, and then second was I replaced him, got another tradesman. Then it was an apprentice, and just slow sort of. It took some time at first. I think definitely 3 years. I was probably 6 months working on my own before putting in first employee on, and then I'd say a lot of it was just familiarizing myself with staff and people and people management and clients. And for me, I started the business in residential because that was all I could get at the time. I had no commercial contacts or anything.
Right.
So I started doing residential, which I'd never even been in a roof space. I'd always done commercial. So that was a lesson in itself, and then trying to shift over to commercial to the point that we could cut residential out and just focus on commercial.